Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Angular. Today we are going to learn about the take operator in Angular 19. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel. And if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So the take operator in RxJS allows you to limit the number of emissions from the observable. It emits the first n values from the source observable and then completes the stream. This operator is particularly useful when you need a subset of data or want to automatically unsubscribe after receiving a specific number of values. Let's take a scenario also. What does take do? Subscribe the source, emits only the first n values, automatically completes after n emissions. When to use the take operator? Limiting the data when you need only a few values from the stream. Automatic cleanup to manage the memory by unsubscribing automatically after receiving a set number of values. Event handling when you only need to handle an event a certain number of times, like button clicks. Take an example. This is 1 2 3 4 5 pipe. Take the first three values. So take 3. So output 1 2 3. Okay. Scenario limiting the API calls. Fetch the data from the API but limit the emissions only for the first result. Okay, so here we are calling the API, right? Here you can see that, and take only the first emission, right? API call at the one time, right? So here you can use that one. So let's try this. Okay, let's go to our service. So my service here, I'm going to update this service. Okay, we require the take, so let's add the take over here. Fine. Okay, now we have to update the component file. So here we have the, I think this will work, posts already, and let's use this. Here we have the component file. Let's add this. Okay, here we require the service files. The name is my service, so I'm just going to update with this. Okay, fine. Let's check. Here you can see that I think I need to reload it. So here I'm just getting the IDs, right? So what the data I need to render? Title. Okay, so here we have the title. Just put it with title, and here the post render. Okay, so here you can see that first time. Okay, so here we are limiting the calls with take, and the parameter should be 1. So take only the first emission, one time call API. Okay, handling the button clicks. Handle a button click only limited number of times. Suppose we have a requirement like after a one click do something, after two clicks it should be do something. So in that scenario I can use that one. Okay, so let's update the component with the take. Okay, let's go to the component and let's add the take over there. Okay, so here we have subject. Let's use the take. Okay, and here I'm going to use the template, that is button click. So let's add the button in our template file. So let's add this template. Okay, now we have to just add the constructor with this method. Okay, so here we have the constructor. I don't need this constructor. Let's remove this because we don't require this. Okay, and from event we required, so let's use this as from event. Okay, so here you can see the allow only 3 clicks. Pipe take this and subscribe the button clicked. Okay, let's go and check. Let's go with the products. Button is not there. Any error we have? Target is null. Document.element.limited button. Products component.html. I think we will use the another thing also. I think get element is not a best practice to get this element. We have the another value, another way to get the DOM elements. Let's have a look into that one. Okay, just 1 minute. Hello friends, let's resume the video. So basically forgetting that one, forget element by id is not the correct one. So I'm going to use the view child part. Okay, so here we have the updated version for that one. So what I'm going to use it, that is the view child. Okay, so here I'm going to just use the view child. So here we have to use the after view init. So to get the reference of that div. Okay, so after a view init, view child, right? So implements after view init, limited button. So I have updated this button with the limited. Okay, and after this static false limited button element ref, that is HTML button element, I'm going to get it. Okay, if there is a limited button, if I'm get the reference of that one. Okay, after this I'm going to just take allow only 3 clicks dot pipe take 3, subscribe that event, that button is click how many times, after that it will not click. Okay, else button reference is not available. If the reference is not there, that means you're not able to perform any kind of actions. Correct? Save this, let's have a look of that one. So here you can see that, right? And click meet for the 3 max times. First click, second click, and third click. After that it will not perform any kind of actions because we have limit the number of emissions. Correct? So this is that one. After 3 clicks, the observer will complete and no more clicks will be processed. In that case, you can use some, and we can also use once the API is called, and until or unless you're not getting the response, in that case, you can disable this button or click should be disabled. It will not click. In that scenario, you can use it. Next, we have a real-time data streaming. Subscribe to the real-time data stream and take only the first few updates. Okay, so here you can see that. Let's take an example of that template also. Okay, so here you can this example demonstrates how to limit a continuous stream of data only for the first 5 emissions. So here you can see that pipe take 5, take the first 5 values and subscribe, and then this dot data dot push the values, and that's it. Only take the first 5 values. Correct? So in this scenario you can also use that one. So let's go to the key points. Okay, I'm not demonstrating this one. You can check it. If it is not working, then do let me know about that. Okay, so what are the key points? Automatic unsubscribe. To take the operator automatically unsubscribes after emitting the specified number of values. Complete the stream. Once the take condition is met, the observable completes. Combined with the other operators, you can combine with the take operators with like filter, map, debounce time, or more complex scenarios. The RxJS take operator is straightforward yet powerful tool in the Angular 19 for limiting the data streams and managing the memory. Whether you are working with the API calls, real-time data, or the user interaction, take ensures efficient and the concise handling of the observable emissions. Any doubt, any query? Do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.